Hey, it's Jeff and Mary with Eternity Shore. We came on a Saturday, this is the April 19th, to continue the process of preparing everything else that we didn't do in the mad rush to get it in the water. So today we're going to change the oil in the engines, the oil filter, the fuel filter in the engines, the oil in the generator, the oil filter in the generator. I think that's it. But in order to do that, we're going to start the generator for the first time and warm it up a little bit. That way, when we drain the oil, it'll come out more quickly. This is a first start, so it may take a little while. We're gonna let that go for about 4 minutes or so. 3 more minutes. So I'm gonna start the port side first and check for leaks, power steering fluid leak, intake hose leak. You probably know the story from previous episode here. So let's go with the port side first. Looks pretty good. You get it up a little bit higher temperature wise. I'm gonna turn on the starboard. Still running cold. Want to make sure we get up to temperature on those and check everything. We are off to a very, very, very bad start. A very slow start. So slow, so bad that we might have to get out of the water. If you've been following along, I've had power steering fluid issues in the port engine, had intake water issues in the port engine, and attempted to solve those. And I don't know if I've solved them completely or not. But meanwhile, things got worse as I turned the engines on again today for about 5 minutes just to test to make sure I wasn't getting any leaks. And I noticed oil. Not an insignificant amount of oil that I think is coming from both the outdrives. Yes, both outdrives seem to be leaking oil. I don't think it's residue from having changed the oil. You know, there was probably oil left over in where it leaked down near the oil drain plug, because you know we ran these engines for a good 5-10 minutes in getting from the lift over to our slip, and I've run them at least twice now for about 5 minutes. So that's not good. If it could be one One theory that was offered was power steering fluid that was left over in the bilge getting pumped out, but the bilge is not, it doesn't have enough in it to get pumped out. And I just tried to pump, nothing's coming out. So I don't think any of that power steering fluid, which I basically cleaned up, is getting outside of the boat. I don't know how it would get outside of the boat at this point. So but both outdrives, that seems suspicious. So I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna turn them back on, and then I will show you what comes out, unfortunately. The thermostat housing on the starboard side engine is leaking still, occasionally, a little bit drips. And on the port side, I felt like it got hot last time I ran the engine. So I'm gonna check the impeller now on the port side, hoping I didn't like burn through it for whatever reason. Like if water wasn't getting through. Well, the water was getting through the system. So let's go check that out. I'm gonna have to take this bracket off, but I might have to. Yeah, I'd take the bracket off. All right, I took the bracket off. Let's see. What's going on in here? I felt like it was hot. Let's shut this. This looks fine. I don't see any broken fins. All right, I checked the impeller on the port side. It looks fine. So I'm gonna fire up the port, and then we're gonna check for oil out on the outdrive area. Here we go. Here we go. Immediately, I got oil immediately. Immediately from the port side. I'm gonna check the starboard side now too. Immediately. It's still popping. This is the starboard side. It's popping up all over the place. Oh, this is why I got Dawn. Seems like this would have been an error that we did, right? Something that we did. I don't think it's coming from the top, like the dipstick. It's like immediate. Ugh. All right, here we go. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really, really good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.